Hi, it's Jen Hernandez in Northeast Pennsylvania, and I just wanted to thank you for being a part of my wellness community. Because you're an active member of our wellness community, by either having your monthly auto ship for your Shakeology, or your daily sunshine for your children, or your performance line, having that every month keeps you active and gives you the family dinner project meal plan every week. One thing that I just wanted to go and I'll walk through the family dinner plan meal with you to answer some questions I've received. And then I will just, of course, open for any other questions as they come along. So I'm going to take you to the family dinner plan for this week. And in your weekly mailing, this is meant to help you just have some diversity, try some new things. Also, sometimes you run out of ideas or you're tired of eating the same thing. That's our hope. So just as a code plan here, you'll notice that most of the items are in dark blue, some are in light blue. The light blue items down here in the key code are vegetarian, vegan, gluten-free, and dairy-free. So since we do have a multitude of customers who range in dietary restrictions and needs, we can't come up with a different plan for everybody every week. However, we figured if you have an allergy to gluten, or if you choose to eat gluten-free, vegan, or vegetarian, you already know how to substitute for your specific needs. So although we will be sharing vegetarian and vegan meals throughout our family dinner project, a lot of times it won't be just a vegan meal, but the vegan, gluten-free, vegetarian items will be highlighted in this lighter, fun blue color. And then for the regular meals, maybe you're vegan or gluten-free, but your family isn't, you can make the meals for them. So in looking at this laid out meal, I do want you to keep in mind that if you're following the Fixate portion control containers, or you're following the ADD Obsession, whichever program guidelines you're following, you do want to stay in that container count for your specific either weight loss target, or if you've made it to can't think of what it's called right now. I'm not in maintenance yet. That's why I couldn't think of maintenance. But if you've made it to maintenance, congratulations. You do want to stay in your container counts for that. Here you'll notice the Shakeology has chia seeds and leafy greens mixed in. So in your container counts for Shakeology and chia seeds and greens, your Shakeology would be a red count, your chia seeds would be your orange count, and the greens would be one green container. So in this case, the breakfast would be one red, one orange, and one green. The cheat meal is not saying that you're just going to go hog wild crazy and just have something insane, but it's saying if you were going to have an extra carb or an indulgence of some kind, this would be when you can have that. We do very firmly believe in the 80-20 lifestyle, where you can find ways to stay on track and just not not keep yourself from the indulgences. So for example, there are container codes for wine and beer and other alcohols and things along that line, where most meal programs out there that are a diet per se don't have an option for beer and wine to fit in. It's not something that if you're looking to hit a target goal and you're just getting started, that you want to substitute your yellow for your beer or wine every day. That is not something I would recommend as a healthy lifestyle, but there are balance and options out there. So I found personally, by not depriving myself 100% every single week, I'm less likely to go into my old binge mode, where I would end up having to eat a whole box of something horrible for me, just because I felt like I was depriving myself of it for so long. And I think staying 100% when you're reaching a goal is great. I tend to live more in the 90-10 realm because I am trying to hit some big goals yet. And then 80-20 is where we want to be comfortable in our maintenance. So hopefully that helps with that question there. Now, moving through, I think that was all here. Snacking veggies are just chopped up and washed vegetables. I personally love like a prep it buffet where I'll have cucumbers, tomatoes, carrots, and usually celery chopped up and washed in a tub in the fridge so that I have it available in a healthy form. I can just quick go grab some instead of being bad. So in your shopping list here, you'll notice the different colors. Again, this is Keycode Coloring, and it's meant so that if you print it out or you're writing your list from looking at it, you only purchase the things that you need for the recipes you're going to make. So here, if you look at the color of the item on the meal plan, you can look through what you need. So for example, you don't need to buy 3 tubs of garlic powder. This is just telling you there's 3 recipes this week that include garlic powder. There's 2 recipes this week that include cumin. So you can say, okay, well, I'm not going to make the buffalo cauliflower. In that case, you go through your list of that bold orange, and now you don't need that 4 cups of cauliflower. So when you're making your vegetable list, you only need 1 pound frozen if you're going to make everything else. So hopefully that helps you understand the key code here. And this just allows us so that if you do print in color, again, you can cross off, or say your family loves steak fajitas or loves salmon and potatoes. You know that you're going to make that 3 times instead of 1. You know anything in that color you need to buy 3 of. So that way you can customize your shopping list as you go. And there's just more definition of yours. And then here's some meal planning tips. And get into each specific recipe and a picture of what it looks like, what ingredients you needed, and go from there. So I personally found following a meal plan, 1, helps me save money because I end up having a set meal for the week, and I'm not just buying a whole bunch of different things. I'm using what I purchase, so it's not going bad. And then also staying diverse and staying on plan. So hopefully that answers your questions, and I'm just happy that I'm able to share the Family Dinner Project with you. This is an added bonus for being part of our wellness community, kind of as a thank you, but then also kind of a, hey, you're getting some extra benefits here. So make sure you keep me in mind if you have any questions or have any needs outside of that. So just want to keep our wellness community in front of you and in your mind so that you can stay on track with your goals, and let's make this better one day at a time.